This is a Headgum podcast.
The system is straining at every seam imaginable. Even for people that somehow liked this degree of inequality, they have to be looking at the steam shooting out of the ruptures in the boiler and going, she can't hold! She can't hold! Listen, I love oppression, but gang, take a look at this gauge.
I mean, honestly.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again. Next we have Arnold Schwarzenegger family tree. One-star sex toy reviewee. Feed pick salesman, subway letters. Gareth trains to fight a live gorilla, yeah. Don't drop the omelette, what's that smell? Car stuck in a field or Andrew Garfield. Pumped up confessions, fight your own dad. There's so many segments. Next we have.
All right, and welcome to Next We Have on a Friday, because we made the switch. We're a Friday show now, right? TGIF, because of this show. TGIF NWH. I think I'm doing a Gary Busey impression on accident. But yeah, it's Friday. Don't freak out. It's going to be Fridays going forward. This is now a Friday show. Hopefully you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Isn't it terrible that we live in a world where everything has to just be like me, subscribe to me, follow me? I'm just out here begging for likes. Just some attention popper. Anyway, please subscribe, please like, please share, please do everything. Very excited for this episode. We have a lot of good stuff. I'll be honest, some of the stuff we're currently recording is really coming in hot off the presses, and we're very excited for it. Let's just say that Byrnes left the studio just now to I think, gain some composure. But really, there are more and more people are talking about how much they like the show. If you are listening to the show, can't recommend enough going to the YouTube, which is Gareth Reynolds TV, for that. And please, like I said, share the show. It helps a lot. But you're not here for intros. You're here for shows. Segments, to be more specific. So we're going to start off this week's episode with a great guest. Brennan Lee Mulligan is here, a juggernaut in the dropout world, who is truly hilarious, lovely, likable, also so talented. It's tough for me to be around people more talented than me at times, but this was one of them. But Brennan is hilarious, and he's big into the world of Dungeons and Dragons, among other things, but we sort of we leaned in that direction a little bit with him, and it was a lot of fun. We also have round 2 of the flea market with Scott Aukerman. If you have not listened to the first part of that, I would go give a listen to that. It sets it up. You don't need it, but you kind of do, because there is a little bit of a payoff. I won't ruin it, but go to the Next We Have Instagram or the YouTube. What is the Next We Have Instagram, Kevin? Do you know?
It is Next We Have Pod.
Next We Have Pod, where we'll post a picture that I think helps a lot. But Scott Aukerman's awesome, and we have a lot of fun in round 2 of this. And we're going to close the show out with some results from Jeopardy. Luke and Producer Byrnes played Jeopardy against each other. There was an issue where Luke did not form his final Jeopardy winning question in the form of a question. And so we decided to take it to the people on the show to see who gets the tattoo on their bottom. And and yeah, just listen to it. So next we have Brennan Lee Mulligan. All right, well, we're starting. Brennan Lee Mulligan is here today. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having
We've
me,
been very excited about this. You found great success in the dropout world, but I will say, now that you're here, it is like hanging out with a younger, more successful me. And so that's becoming a little tough actually manage right off.
I do apologize. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It sucks. That sucks.
It's great for you, though. What a great...
Oh, do you want me to share that? Yeah, I'm riding high.
Yeah, okay, that
for
must
sure.
be a great feeling for you. But we were just sort of talking a little bit about the idea of you're happy to go to not anything, but do a podcast or something because you have a young child at home, and so
it's
it
hard
gives you.
Yeah, it's hard to find time to socialize. It's just hard to find time to. And again, I have very well-meaning friends that'll reach out and be like, I just had a friend invite me to this awesome concert, and I was like, it starts at 11 p.m.
That's shocking. That is genuinely shocking.
But it's awesome. It's
the
cool.
opening band goes on at 11.
I think the opener goes on earlier, but I think that the main event is 11. And I was like, but I just went like, it's hard to explain that you're like at 11 p.m. I will either be fast asleep or I will be head in hands looking at a computer screen, or we just moved, so I'll be like, trying to fix a leak or put shelving in or build some new IKEA thing.
Also, when you make those plans, you're like one version of yourself that's a more ambitious. You're like, yeah, that guy will handle it. And then that guy that day is like, so what's with past me? That guy's such a fucking asshole.
Why did past me agree to this bullshit?
What's with him? We're the same me.
It really is crazy. I wake up in the morning. Thankfully, I have retained a non-flakiness from my pre.
That's amazing.
But it really is. When I got to LA and realized how often people on the West Coast are happy to day of cancel plans, I was like, what's incredible is all of you are so healthy because you believe and know deep down that your friendships will survive this.
Yeah, that is very true.
There is some part of me that goes like, if I were to morning of go, hey man, I'll see text messages that my West Coast friends send that'll be like, hey man, I'm feeling a little out of it today. And I'm like, well, first of all, that's invented. Second of all, what do your feelings have to do with your social obligations?
A little out of it is the thinnest line. It's just
barely.
It really is offensive.
I'd appreciate a fuck you, no punctuation.
Yeah. I don't feel like seeing you. Hey man, I'm not in the zone right now.
It's crazy to know, but you are going to eat lunch today at some point, so you just don't want to do that with me.
It's also the morning. You're like, yeah, you have the day to kind of get your shit together to become a human again.
You don't want to push back
a
little
12 hours until the event you're talking about. You can't become a human by then?
It's crazy, man. It is straight up mercenary shit. It's the West Coast day of bail is the most ruthless, cold-blooded shit.
But as someone who loves the day of bail, the relief you feel when you finally get it off your plate.
Yes, but I do feel like, of course, but there is that's the thing too, is you begin to see that the upside of it is routinely, it's so crazy that I carry this social anxiety around flaking on people when every time someone has texted me being like, hey man, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it today. All I've ever felt is, oh, I hope you feel better. And oh my God, I just got 90 minutes back in my day.
It's the best.
Unbelievable.
It's the best feeling.
I'm going to drop that thing off that I needed to drop off. I'm going to read. Oh, I had that article I was going to read. That could absolutely be 10 minutes.
I'm always like, I can rest. I'm like resting for an event that's never going to take. I'm always like, I could get a little more rest.
It's really tough. I do actually say it's one of those annoying, I don't know if this is makes me an annoying productivity guy, but on a day that has no appointments on the calendar, which happens so infrequently, but you'll see no appointment, I go, oh, work can get done. That's the day you go, oh, I can actually build up a head of steam.
I was saying to my girlfriend, because I am leaving town tomorrow, I had basically a week home in between gigs, and I was like, I had a week home, and I said to her, I was like, shouldn't have watched that movie the other night. Really. She was like, what? I was like, I could have, those 2 hours really are biting me in the ass.
Yeah, truly. You have to do that math at a certain point where you go the other day, I was really hungry and I was like, and I said out loud, I'm going to go get a bite to eat. And two other people said, oh, we'll come out and join you after this thing we shot. And I went, yeah, but that's going to add a 15 to 30 minute window.
That's so amazing. Well, it just proves you're a younger, more successful me. But Brennan, I really could probably talk to you this whole segment, but we did prepare some stuff.
Delightful.
So this is not just a sit down. We have ideas.
Goddamn.
Here.
To be honest, refreshing.
Thank you.
Delightful.
I agree.
Yeah.
They're the worst podcast. I mean, not a knock on the worst podcast. I one time had a podcast guy say to me, he covered his mic, and he goes, tell a story about doing drugs soon. I was like, okay. I was like, man, I was coked out of my tits at a wedding once. You know, I was like, Jesus Christ. But we
covering the mic like he has no ability to edit it out. Covering, hey man, I am gonna edit me doing this, but I also didn't want the sound to be good as I said it. Crazy, really crazy, insane.
I don't want their record of me having to do this to a guest. All right, so what should we start with, Byrnes? Byrnes prepared a couple of things that we.
Let me start by saying that I've never been a dungeon master before.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to give it a go.
Hell yeah. Have you played before as a player?
I have played before.
Cool.
So
very,
I think
very cool.
I think I can maybe figure it out.
You should do it, man. You're doing the Lord's work out there. There are not enough game masters to go around.
It seems that way. And I've been trying to, I've really
Brennan,
tried to figure it out.
I want to be very open. We will be able to, while we support him, we are able to poke a little fun at his first time, right? Do you feel?
I think so, but
Okay.
the way I would put it is this: poke as much fun at someone trying to be a GM as you would at someone who's agreed to cook you and the pals dinner. Meaning,
Look at that thing.
if you discourage someone, like, you have to think in your head, do I want
I might
to
cancel these plans, honestly. Well, you know what? I've known Byrnes for a while, so there is pleasure in this. But I will say we're all very excited to hear. He's been very excited about this. So go ahead, Byrnes. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's quite all right. One of the things I like to do is try to find the common ground that Gareth has with guests, and I believe that you have socialist leanings.
Oh, yes. Billionaires should not exist one way or the other.
Literally, a line in the stand-up show I'm about to record is, for 2 years I've been on the Billionaires Should Not Exist tour.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
No, you have to be. It's obvious that the system is straining at every seam imaginable. Even for people that somehow liked this degree of inequality, they have to be looking at the steam shooting out of the ruptures in the boiler and going,
She can't hold! She can't hold!
listen, I love oppression, but gang, take a look at this gauge.
I mean, honestly, that really is where I think that every day. Every day, I'm like, it's got to be any minute now. We're going to be like burning the cars and flipping them like Hulk.
Yeah, again, it was that. Well, that was also like the early socialist thinkers, and Marx himself was like, "Listen, I'm not saying it's a struggle and we're going to win. This cannot last.
Yes.
This has to.
Yes.
A time will come where this is no longer.
I also
sustainable."
love and then we'll get into your little thing. I also love how we are at the point where all this is happening, and still you do find a way to blame socialism for sort of causing all of the ruptures that are happening right now. They're like, listen, but it could be worse.
Oh yeah,
A lot worse.
It could be a lot worse. Well, that's the wild thing about it too, is going like blaming the again. In terms of the internal conflict between people that are like, you're asking for the moon, but look at it this way, all right? You got to get real.
Yeah.
All right. Politics is messy business. You don't want to know how the sausage gets made. Every one of those guys that styles themselves as like a little finger from Game of Thrones, wonk, centrist, goes, get real. You're going to ask for the moon and get nothing. I'm going to ask for a little and get it all. And what do? Turn around, faceplant, teeth on the floor, get nothing.
Every time. And then we're like, after every election that the Democratic Party loses, we're like, all right, time to move back to the center. You're like, the center just lost!
Zoran Mamdani had 23% support from New York Republicans. Wow. Because the thing is, most Americans are not a deeply ideological people, but they can smell bullshit.
Yeah.
And so if you have a guy who's saying, hey man, these are my plans. Maybe you like free buses, maybe you don't. But I'm telling you, these people that are naked crooks, I agree with you, are naked fucking crooks.
It's amazing to watch the outrage over 4 grocery stores being open. Always. I mean, you just are like, it's a grocery store. People are like, enough.
Like, it's just literally.
You've had enough.
You want to use public money to feed the public?
Disgusting.
Let's talk about when you're going to Israel.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something that matters? Can we talk about something that fucking matters? Crazy, man. What are we doing?
Fuck. It's honest. It's almost like it starts to become a pleasure to sit there and watch it at some point. You're like, okay, since I am not able to actually be involved in what you're structuring, let me tell you, from the outside, not building great.
It would be so funny to be like, okay, we have a choice between between like the ideologically pure who sometimes fail versus these kind of shady characters who sometimes get us a little bit of what we're asking for, not reality.
Yeah.
It is ideologues who are often more successful than the horrifying, morally compromised people who also fail constantly.
I know. That's the thing.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. What was your name again, sir?
It's Byrnes.
Thank you.
Well, Gareth doesn't have a lot of D&D experience, but he does have a lot of improv experience.
Hell yeah.
So I thought maybe we could sort of like speed play, a little mission.
Sure.
And, obviously,
Is the
and
term
rely a
mission
little more
correct?
heavily on improv than just
Mission. Well, we would call that like probably like a one shot, right? One shot is like a game designed to be played in one session. But a longer series of games in a shared universe, we would call it campaign.
What's the longest game you've played in one sitting?
In one sitting?
Yeah, well, and you're allowed to pee, but in one one stretch.
One stretch. I used to play this game called Storm City back when I was in college, and we would play for I think the longest we played was like 20 hours straight. Like we started at like 11 a.m. and we played till 7 a.m. the next morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
It was
You're
sick.
on a heater.
We were on a heater, yeah.
All right, so Byrnes, go ahead.
So I figure I'll maybe just kind of give you guys characters and give you the
Sure.
scenario, and then we
Great.
can just kind of like dive right into the
And
middle
don't
of
be
it.
afraid to correct me, Brennan. Give me notes.
Or me.
Or you.
I'll-
Okay.
And I'll give you notes, too.
God, no doubt.
And I won't give you notes.
Okay, lovely. Thank you so much. I always accept notes, but begrudgingly. So
Yeah,
that's
all right.
great.
Okay, good.
So I call this one the Great Convention Heist.
Ooh.
Gareth,
Mm-hmm.
you are Peeper Toadwhistle, a halfling bard intern with a lute full of protest songs.
Wow.
That's
You-
okay.
You store the songs in the lute physically.
I can't believe.
Great.
Okay. It feels tough.
Brennan,
Yeah.
you are Xantha Moonquill, a high elf cleric working the phones, secretly praying for Medicare for all.
Wow.
Oh, see, I like that.
I
okay.
like that. That's
I like
great.
yours. Yeah.
So I'm a cleric. Am I a cleric? Can I decide what my divinity is? Or
Yes,
okay,
yes,
great.
absolutely.
Perfect. Lovely.
Okay, great.
So it's late at night inside DNC headquarters.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
The smell of cold pizza hangs in the air. Stacks of campaign swag clutter the room. Lanyards, posters, pins that say hope, but not too much hope.
Gotcha.
You are lowly interns cleaning up after yet another strategy session when you stumble upon a locked filing cabinet. Inside, scrolls sealed with the crest of Hilaria Clintonovus.
Okay.
The scrolls outline a horrifying plan. They intend to steal the nomination away from Berniferous Sandarian of the Green Mountain Realms
very-
by colluding against him behind the scenes.
Byrnes is working some allegory.
I believe he might be. Yeah.
You can hear
It's
footsteps
subtle.
down the hall. From the sound of the clacking, it's someone important. What do you do with the scrolls? If you don't act now, the theft of democracy will be written in stone.
Okay. First question about my backstory. You said that I've been working for Medicare for All.
Yes.
So I assume my bosses do not know or approve that I'm doing that if we are at the DNC headquarters.
Yes, you have. You came in with a lot of hope and ambition, and then were smacked in the face with reality.
All right.
Okay.
Peeper.
Send them.
The scrolls. They outline a dread plan to rob the nomination from Bernardicus?
Berniferous Sandarian.
Boniferous Sandarian. He who speaks to birds. Remember when that bird hopped up?
it landed upon the podium.
And it was really just a delightful moment. And a bunch of people got weirdly bent out of shape. about it.
might be a robot bird.
Oh, and then there was the birds were fake thing.
birds might not be real.
Oh, listen. We must hide the scrolls.
supposed to lay eyes on this.
No, but lay eyes on it we have. And we must act at once, lest he lose the nomination, which to this day I still feel he probably would have.
It's not worth re-legislating, like we said. It was in the past.
But it really feels like when you dig into the
I
information-
understand.
Okay.
It would be called Delegate Gate.
Delegate gate, yes. A portal. That's what we need to open a portal to hide these documents.
Now, do I sing a lot? Is that sort of the thing I've been pimped into in this?
Yes, you have a great background of singing for,
Right.
for inspiring others. You inspire others. through
Yes,
song.
all right. I think that we should swap our roles. And at this time we hide the scrolls. For down the hall I hear the steps of someone who is coming up the steps. As far as a rhyme goes, that fell short. But now it's time for the bard to snort and storm the doors and hide the scrolls. That's right. We've got to get some names off the GNC rolls. Now, as far as a plan goes,
Yes.
there's some stuff in there that works.
Yes.
But go ahead.
I was really focused on the rhyming meter, so I
As
sort of
was
lost.
I, which is why when it didn't stick perfectly, it was tough.
All right, you go out and distract whoever's coming this way.
Right.
And I shall open a portal into the divine realms beyond to hide these incriminating documents.
Perfect, Xantham. Now, I'll probably be in the distance a little bit, so you'll hear me softly.
Okay.
But my plan will drop in every now and then. Here I go.
By my power as a cleric of the god of...
My wife stabbed me. Help!
Wait,
Been stabbed by my wife.
I forgot the rest of my spell. I got really rattled by Peeper's lie.
Oh, don't go in there. Help me.
Wait.
It's a bloodless wound, but a wound nonetheless.
His wife stabbed him somewhere that doesn't bleed?
Hold on a second.
I heard you're getting distracted. I'll just be over there doing
Sorry,
it. Is it too much?
Are you telling the staffer that your wife's in the building?
I hadn't really thought too far, but my guess is that, yes, she was here. She stabbed me.
you.
But
Bloodless wound?
well, so far, but I'm going to tell him that the blood will be coming soon. I don't have too much time with you here.
Okay.
Just then, the door opens.
Oh.
An owlbear security guard walks in. Doesn't seem to be paying much attention to you. He seems tired and makes his way to the coffee machine.
Very well. We have to kill him.
What?
What?
For sure?
Oh, I thought you'd be on board right away.
I am. It seems like he hasn't seen us yet, so...
Good call. Stay tight.
No.
No, good call.
All right.
All right.
Shall I go distract him? So far, I've got a pretty decent track record. And I know now what to workshop from the first distraction.
Just mind it. Can I do a pitch on your pitch?
Notes are great. I'm really open to that.
Pitch on your pitch. Say that someone stabbed you.
Yes.
Not your wife.
Yes.
Say it was, I don't know, say someone broke in or
Yes.
another staffer
Yes,
stabbed you.
yes,
like
yes,
someone that would make sense to
Yes.
be in the
All
building.
right. Keep doing the thing you were doing before. I'll handle this.
Because I think people naturally sort of like, I don't know, this is maybe just my personal bias, but if you say my wife stabbed me and I go,
Well, now you're getting into like opinion territory.
well, I'm just saying, I hear that someone's wife stabbed him and I kind of go, why? What's the story
I
here?
hear the note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the note.
Okay, great.
Yeah, okay.
That's my whole note.
Oh, yeah,
Great.
all right.
And if the lie doesn't work,
Yeah.
I'll jump out and stab him in the head.
All right, okay. All right.
right in the fucking head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
All right. Here I go. Okay. Do you think?
Getting a little coffee, are you? I sure could use some
I
help.
stab him in the head. It's going
Christ!
It's going south.
What happened?
It's going south.
No, what?
It's going south.
That's what my wife did to me. She was here earlier.
How are things in your marriage? Are you married?
I am married, and they're going really... We had an argument this morning, and I can't shake it.
No, I understand. Honestly, when something comes up in a sort of like, you can tell what's sort of on the back burner for people. Do you need
Yes,
to talk
of
about
course.
what's going on?
Well, we're trying to get pregnant.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're having a hard time?
Well, I keep pulling out before it's over.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's my subconscious saying I just don't want to have a kid.
So you're shocking yourself by how often you're pulling out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I let some of it go in,
Yeah.
but most of it, without getting graphic, most
Too
of it
late.
goes on her bottom.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because we're doing missionary.
Oh, wow.
Because
Okay.
she's a large lady, and I'm a bard, which is tiny.
Yes.
Right?
I think you're tiny because you're a halfling, not because you're a bard. There are large musicians.
Yeah, right. Oh, bard is just being a musician. Oh, that's interesting. Really makes that song earlier not... Oh.
Yeah. I thought the short was where you were going. I thought you were going for a short.
I just pictured myself kind of like a gnome.
And in a way you are. I mean, halflings and gnomes are quite close stature-wise typically to each other. Well, I think that family is a hard thing. You know, we're looking at an uncertain future, and I think starting a family when you feel like you can't promise the world to your child. How's this Owlbear doing? Is he bleeding out? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, that's over.
Yeah, that's over for
Yeah,
sure.
but you got him right in the head 5 times.
Yes.
That's where the brains are.
No, for sure. Yes, we must preserve this secret.
You know, the truth is,
Mhm.
if this man were on a public optioned healthcare program, his life could probably be saved.
Yes, well, that's the thing. I would have only injured him, but knowing that we don't provide good health care here.
He would want to pass from all the debt.
Yeah, all of the debt anyway. Pretty tough.
He's not dead yet. He'd probably kill himself from all that debt.
Your talent needs to be shared with the world.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Your talent needs to be shared with the world. And from my heart to yours, may I say a prayer for you?
Oh, please. The anthem declared, please, yes.
By the power of the moon and stars, and the power of using public resources for the public good, let my friend get his wife pregnant. Please bring them a baby,
Yes.
a child,
Yes.
a child who will usher in a new age, an age of community ownership, where workers seize the means of production, such that we have not only political democracy, but economic democracy as well, and that those things in life which are priceless and seized by private commodification are instead turned to the public good, as indeed clean air and clean water, the one world we all share, should belong to all of us. It's pretty fucking obvious.
Cook, baby,
it's sort of the root of every moral system that just doesn't get applied politically for some reason. And let this man bust raw!
That's it! All of these notes shall be applied! I'm going home to finish inside.
And I will dispose of the body of this dead cop.
I'm down the stairs.
Did that go how you thought it would?
I don't know what to do now.
Notes? Well, that is the end of the first segment we'll be doing here, right? Yeah. All right, Brennan. Thank you.
Did I do
that
good?
was great.
Was that good?
Was great.
That was good?
You're very good at this.
Oh, thank you, man.
You're very good at this. Brennan Lee Mulligan, thank you for joining us. Now, while we're wrapping up this segment, you physically will stay there because we're going to do another one.
Oh, delightful.
So it's a fake leave.
Gotcha.
So see you later, Brennan. Don't move, though. Stay there. That's better. Yeah, keep your leg where it is for continuity. All right, thanks, Brennan.
Okay. I know what I shouldn't do.
All right, and we are brought to you by Skylight. Skylight calendar. Okay, look, I can't explain how much Skylight has changed my world. I was someone who loved a wall calendar. I was addicted to the wall calendar. And people kept going like, but you leave town all the time. How do you? I was like, I take pictures of my wall calendar. And then I switched to the phone, like your phone calendar. Skylight has just made my life the perfect compromise of the phone calendar and the wall calendar. It basically is a way to not only keep you organized, but if you have a family, keep your family organized. So say goodbye to sticky notes, say goodbye to the wall calendar. It's a beautifully designed display, fits right on your wall, right on your desk. And it has all of your reminders right there in one place. And if you have a family or you're trying to manage a few schedules, Skylight puts it all there for you. So right in front of you, you can see everyone's calendar, everything that's coming up, all those things. It's a Wi-Fi connected digital display that showcases everyone's schedule with clarity, with color, with brilliance. They've got the 10-inch, they've got the 15-inch. All in there. If you have a Google Calendar, if you have an Apple Calendar, if you have Outlook, anything. It's just a customizable way to manage your monthly planning, your events, your chores, your grocery lists, whatever. You may as well just now say your best friend is a robot with Skylight. And right now, Skylight is offering our listeners $30 off their 15-inch calendars by going to myskylight.com/next. Go to myskylight.com/next for $30 off your 15-inch calendar. That is MYSKYLIGHT.com/next. Join us. We're also brought to you by HelloFresh. You've probably heard of HelloFresh. They send chef-crafted recipes, fresh ingredients right to your door. But this summer, they made their biggest menu upgrade yet. This isn't the HelloFresh you remember. I remembered it. It's bigger. So HelloFresh has now doubled the menu, so you can choose from over 100 different options every week, including seasonal dishes, recipes from around the world, and the portions are bigger, so everyone has more food to eat, and it's healthier. HelloFresh has now rolled out a ton of high-protein, veggie-heavy recipes, and their Veggie Pack meals, you now get 2 or more veggies, so you're eating greener, you're eating easier, you're eating tastier, you're eating everything. You can still get steak, seafood, all those things you want, but now there's just more. So HelloFresh, HelloFresher, I like to say. You're going to get things like snap peas, fruit, all that stuff. HelloFresh is the best. I love using HelloFresh. It makes you feel like a very competent chef. I will even have HelloFresh in the kitchen sometimes when I'm making the food for someone, and they're like, wow, you're really good at this. And I'm like, you see, I physically have a HelloFresh box with details on how to do it, but people are still impressed because the meals are just that good. So go to HelloFresh.com/next10FM now to get 10 free meals. That's what the 10FM stands for. So 10FM. So next 10FM now to get 10 free meals and a free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscriptions only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/next10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life. That was great. The great Brennan Lee Mulligan. Fantastic. Pleasure. Enjoyable. More with him soon enough. But that closes that out. And as promised, we have Scott Aukerman returning. Round 2 of the Flea Fest. And we just more fun stuff, more guessing of prices, more enjoyable content with an awesome person, podcaster, friend of show, dare I say. So here we go. Next we have Scott Aukerman. All right, Scott, here we are. We've played the first round of this game. We're back for a second round. This
Wonderful.
show is short form, so we keep it high and tight.
Mm-hmm.
We know you're busy. So, but we know that.
Okay.
We know that this is valuable. We know this is a valuable, a bit of content.
I'm
here.
donating $100,000 worth of my time to this show right now.
Jesus Christ, that's shot. Thank you so much. First,
It's
of
my
all.
pleasure. My
It's
pleasure.
An honor. So, all right. So, basically, you know the deal. We've got some thrift store items. You and I will be competing. It's high stakes competition.
Mhm.
Flea market.
Flea market. Just to clarify, these
It's a
were
flea
purchased at a
market.
flea market.
I was lied to. They were flea marketed.
Is this in a parking lot, by the way, or
High school parking lot.
high school parking?
I didn't
lot?
think you were allowed to be. But,
Interesting. Yeah.
strange.
Call his parole
Oh,
officer.
I could get a little work done while I'm here, he thought.
Shows up on a weekday. Where's the flea market? Sir, that's not for another 10 days.
Someone's got a catchphrase to the police officers. I was told there was a flea market in this house in Calabasas. All right, so we'll bring out the items. You, in the first round of this, you were very, very generous and decided to donate everything you'd got to Adam Scott, who
Yes.
you had. What was the band you guys did the show on?
We started with U2.
That's right.
And we jokingly in the first few episodes talked about them coming on the show and made pleas for them to come on the show. And then they came on the show
Which is
twice.
crazy.
Yes.
What was that? I mean, what is that like? Is that just the...
It was really insane. I think we were both very nervous, even made more so by the fact that I think their publicist was playing a practical joke on us and said, hey, they're very serious. Don't do any of your humor with them. And then immediately Bono started like fucking with us, and he had called up the Comedy Bang Bang writers room to figure out what I had had for lunch the day before. and told me what I'd had for lunch the day before, and then he drew us a picture of a penis and he gave it to us. It was all like
And
crazy.
you're like, no comedy.
And we're just like, haha, oh, interesting. Well, and and trying, and then at a certain point, we're like, these guys are fucking with us. And
that's so great.
yeah, it was fun.
Well, the point being that you are donating
Yes.
100% of your items.
100%. And you're donating 100% of your items to another worthwhile cause.
Adam Scott as
Yes,
well.
that's
so we're
right.
both donating everything to
Yes.
Adam Scott. We have Byrnes here who will be bringing us our first item on round 2. And Byrnes, we've noticed that you've buttoned up one of the buttons you lost in the first round, so it's time to lose 2. One is a punishment button.
It's not fair.
It's very fair.
We're gonna start. What should we start? We're gonna start off.
It is funny that he's just behind the couch with a sea of oddity. Holy
Whoa.
shit. It's sweeps time.
Okay.
Now
Now
we're
we're
talking.
upping the stakes here.
So Adam. Holy
Wow.
shit. So we have the Cherubby Angels, I guess you call them, on an enormous.
I feel like my parents had a painting of these.
Yeah, I have a recognition of these as well. What do we describe this as? A floor vase?
Is it a giant ornament, or it seems to have? Okay, it's a hole at the top.
Yeah,
Almost
so
looks like a perfume bottle.
There's a hole at the bottom, though.
Yeah, but what would
it
be?
can't be a perfume bottle
No.
for a
No,
giant.
I think it's like a vase that's made to look like a perfume.
Dikembe Mutombo's perfume bottle.
And the way he puts it on is he's like.
So I thought there was a hole in the bottom, but it just looks as if there's
I
a
think
protective
it's-
piece of felt.
Yeah, I think it's to just scuff your floor. I would almost posit that it would be for umbrellas, but it's too small.
I think it
It's-
might be for a plant as well.
Yeah, it could be. There's definitely a rattle in it, which I think
Yeah,
ups the
that's
value
ominous.
a
Yeah.
little bit. This is our biggest. This is by far the
It's
biggest item.
By
we've
far the
had.
largest item, and this is one I
Largest.
do not want to take.
And
with
I
me.
think, well, you're not.
But I have no choice.
Yeah, you have to transport. That's all it is. It's one right away. But I'm gonna. It's heavy here.
I want to get. Ooh,
get your
yeah.
feelers on it a little
Some
bit
heft
there.
to this. It is metallic, which
It's got a cherub on the front and the back.
has a unique odor.
There is an odor. There's kind of a rusty
Yeah.
sort of stink to the whole thing.
Okay.
Might be tetanus time.
Now, if this were, by the way, who's starting? I think it's back to you. Is that right?
Is it? I thought I did the. Okay,
No.
I'll start.
No,
That's
you.
fine.
No,
Yeah.
I started last time.
Okay, I can't remember.
If this were Christmas themed, I think it would be a high priced item.
Okay.
But the mere fact that it's cherubs kind of devalues it a little bit.
The
But
cherubs are also. It looks like they were just sort of, glued on there by.
yeah,
Like it's not
No,
like a print.
you could
on
pick
there.
these off
You could pick them
within
off.
2
which
minutes.
is maybe an advantage.
Yeah, hand painted. It looks
Absolutely. I don't think it's offensive to say for sure hand painted, hand produced,
real gold though, which I think
100%
is fascinating.
real gold, which
yeah.
I think does up the value.
a little bit.
I think the size of it gives it more value at the
Yeah.
flea market.
Although the size of it also means they may want it to move because they
True.
don't want to take it back with them.
True. Also true.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's going to be a little price on this.
Okay.
I think the gold. I think the angels.
Mhm.
The size. The weight. I think this is going to be the most expensive item we've dealt with.
Wow.
Which is, I think you'd go to commercial if this were a TV show.
Sure.
And
I hope it is.
at some point, someone's got to do something with whatever's happening in here. I'm going to guess that this item is $18.
You're fixated on this number 18, which I think is very interesting. It's like the number 23 for Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
But
I would love to make a spinoff. The exact same script, but just 18.
yeah, it's very interesting that 18 is in your mind so
It's
vividly.
a number that
Just means a lot to you?
there's a
or-
lot of clearance allowed around it, I suppose.
Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
17 some places, but California
Okay,
18.
okay, yeah. New York, famously with James Franco.
17, and then some of the southern places
Yeah.
I would have guessed 17, but here I'll
Yeah.
say 18 just to be super safe.
I think you are onto something of just the fact that you can point to it and go like, it's heavy, it's worth this much, but it seems like it doesn't have a clear use.
It's a terrible item.
It's a terrible item. It doesn't have a clear use. You can't look at it and say like, oh, I've needed one of those. Because who knows what it is? It would fit one umbrella
Yeah.
in it, maybe a plant.
I mean, even a plant though, like the soil, there's just major problems when it comes to most plants go, that you can get in there.
Yeah.
You would want to get in there a little bit.
Put a bunch of pussy willows in there.
Watch it.
Watch it. This is not that kind of podcast.
Watch it.
That's what would go in
Listen to us. Watch it.
I'm going to stop the gamesmanship and doing 1 penny and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just going to guess what it was. I'm going to guess that they would let this go for $12.
That's a good guess. I like that guess.
They probably would have, but they told me 30 and I didn't haggle. So
$30.
There you go.
You fool.
It's yours now.
Wow. Well, it's Adam's.
Yeah, it's not mine. None of
wow.
I mean, we don't want garbage.
No, $30 for this. Did they say what it was?
My man haggled next
they didn't
time.
really speak English.
Jesus.
All right.
They must have been losing their minds. Yeah, first of all.
Well, that's why I was happy to give them the money.
Byrnes is MAGA. First of all, they must have lost their mind.
Oh my God. To see you coming? Were they like, hey, we're going to be back here next week and a lot of cool stuff?
We have some bumpers we'd love to sell you.
They were pretty happy, yeah.
$30.
$30 for that is...
It can't even stand up straight.
No, it actually can't.
It tilts
We've realized
to the side.
Sid's trying to sit it in Adam's pile that it has no balance. It is without question the worst item, and that's saying a lot.
Let me ask you, Gareth, how much would someone have to pay you to keep this in your house prominently displayed? For 6 months.
6 months gets the fee comes down, but it is a nightmare.
The fee comes down. Why?
Yeah, permanently.
Yeah. Oh, permanent. Oh, I see. I thought you meant
permanently. We're probably.
I thought you meant you were like prorating it of like, for 6 months, and then I'll do it for cheaper.
Well, look, if we're talking 6 months, all right. I would say. I mean, I don't have a lot of people over. I'm gone a lot. I'm still going to say.
I feel sorry for you.
My life's been pretty tough lately.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody checks on me. Plus, there's the
I'll do a welfare check.
The left
on
lung's
you. Is that a segment on this show? Welfare check.
Left lung's been pretty bad lately.
Okay. Yeah.
My mother doesn't answer my call. She always trying to get off the FaceTime whenever I FaceTime her.
Right. Yeah. Boy.
I got a flat tire in the van. That's not going to fix itself. That's the weekend down the drain. But I'll say $220.
$220
for a 6 month
for a 6 month display.
Yeah.
And by the way, along with this comes if anyone asks about it, you have to say, I don't know, I just like it.
We're like 840, 850 now.
850 now? Okay, yeah.
I saw it and I had to have it.
Man, I don't.
What would you? Because I was saying before, I feel like your place is very well put together. It's kind of curated for your.
It depends on the room. If this were in my office where I do the podcasting, I don't think my wife cares about what goes on down there.
Okay, but let's say house with
the actual house. Then I'm having to.
And you can't tell her.
Oh, I can't tell her either.
For her too.
And this will lead to a fight. This will be like, why can't I have one thing that I like?
So yeah, we're paying for a fight with your wife over this item to have it in the house.
Can I reveal it after the 6 months?
Yes.
Oh my God!
But the 6 months you have.
The 6 months I have to be like, I just like this.
It's a Joe Millionaire, but it's with this.
Oh my God, this is tough because I mean, she'll be very happy when I reveal it, if it is something like $10,000.
Which it, unfortunately, it could be.
Wait, are we actually saying we're going to do this?
I did just go into producer mode. Scott, we can't afford that.
Okay. But is it worth $10,000 to me to get into that fight and to have to,
attention.
Oh, man.
The people coming over and going, what is this? And she goes, Scott's in love with it.
Well, she takes it to her therapist as well.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't know why he's being so inflexible about this. And you have to also think
after that 6 months, she's going to be like, so stupid. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, thanks. She's going to be like, ridiculous.
So why you made us get into a fight over this, and I've been angry with you for 6 months about
this?
this?
On the couch twice over this. imbalanced cherub thing?
I'll just say $10 million.
Okay. Unfortunately, we can't afford that.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. All right. Well, there we go. It doesn't matter either way because Adam will be having it in his house.
That's right.
That's a fight for him to have with his wife. Yep. And we all look forward to that. Byrnes, let's lose a button and gain an item.
By the way, when you get down to no buttons, then you can start going back up. So that's
let's
okay.
cross that bridge when we come to it. I like the idea that maybe he starts to do a little side slip. Look at that. You're looking good back there, my man.
Thank you.
Oh, something tiny. Okay.
Tiny. Now we'll go small.
This is something you could slip into that one.
I worry that they priced everything just for how big they are.
I kind of am picking up on that. So this is a it's a Transformer burger to some extent.
It's a hamburger. It looks to be like maybe perhaps a prize in a Happy Meal.
Yeah, right. Some like
That
fast
was-
food tie-in.
Yeah, Transformers themes.
The
top of a hamburger opens
it
up.
is McDonald's.
Okay, that's a sign of quality right there.
Absolutely. They're not. This isn't going in the.
And I would
landfill.
imagine there's a bit of collectability with McDonald's memorabilia
Well,
that other toys don't share.
Maybe, yeah. There's definitely like some lunatic and like Pomona who's like, finally.
Oh my God! Finally,
Yeah.
Do you mind if I get my?
No, I'm
my fingers
insisting
on
that
this?
You touch it
Okay.
a bunch, actually.
Okay.
Um,
Is it Transformers though? We don't quite.
I don't know if it's Transformers. It is McDonald's. It is a real big piece of crap. It's a burger that opens into a Transformer.
Yeah, or at least some sort of robot sitting on a throne.
It's actually a Big Mac, to be clear, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's a Big Mac that turns into a Transformer. It can close and be a regular burger
It's kind of
for
fun.
customs.
Or-
And
if
then
I
when
were,
you get through-
yeah, if I were a kid, I would probably dream
this
up
is-
some scenario of why. I mean, Transformers transforming into cars is just as stupid as transforming into burgers.
I mean, if anything, this is the better American version
Yeah.
of it.
Although you can't, as a car, you can kind of hide without anyone like going over to you and trying to eat you.
True.
Like if
Yeah.
I saw a burger just on the street, I would be like, I'm gonna eat that.
You would eat it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting. That's an interesting take. Not
Okay.
the one I thought you'd have.
This is mine to bid on first.
Yeah.
And I.
Don't do $18. I've got that in the chamber.
I'm going to say because of its size, it is relatively tiny.
Yeah.
I'm
I think you're right to think that the flea market is basically a size-based economy.
Yeah. I'm going to say $2.
$2 it seems high.
Oh.
I mean, it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're on the high of seeing that big metallic.
Yeah, it's cheap plastic junk.
It's cheap plastic junk, but I could see it being. I think $2 is a good guess. I'll go $1 just because it is very trashy, shitty, and as far as McDonald's toys go, it's real bad.
I think if you were to sell this on eBay, you could probably figure out like how collectible it actually is and then price it accordingly. But
there might be some value that you and
Yeah.
I don't know because we're not big into the Happy Meal
yeah,
toy business. But I will say you're playing with it a good amount. Just watching
it is.
you right
I mean,
now,
yeah,
there
it
seems
is
to be
kind of fun.
a connection a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
All right, $1 from me, $2 from Scott.
$8.
What the fuck?
Wow.
You didn't even haggle?
You are
been rude.
so fucking stupid.
$8.
They had a bunch of them too.
They had a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I don't know why that matters, but
Could
$8.
you have bought them in bulk for like 10 for 50
They
or
probably would have done it. Yeah.
Go back next time.
wow.
$8. I can't believe that's more than the cat candle and the Waterworld book.
Yeah, I would. I mean, but then again, anything McDonald's branded,
That
you
is
have to imagine that there's
shocking.
some sort of collectability.
Collector's item Happy Meal, old bullshit.
Yeah, interesting.
I think he's just saying the hashtags. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that is. It's
Now,
really.
Can the cats?
Well, let them melt. Let the cats melt a
Yeah,
little,
they
and then
need
you
to
can
melt
kind
down a
of
little,
shove it
yeah.
in there.
Mhm.
And all right, one more button down, Byrnes. Let's get the whole thing nicely
The
open.
whole thing's open.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Okay, here we go, and we're revealing right now. We'll get it on camera. What is it?
It looks to be some sort of shirt in the shape of a T.
Yes.
Johnson's T-shirt.
Oh,
Big Johnson mud tires.
Johnson mud tires.
No holes too deep or sloppy when you're driving with a Big Johnson.
Oh my God! You remember these?
No,
I do.
but
I played hockey, and my God, was this under a lot of jerseys?
What are they? There's some sort of company, obviously.
Yeah, so it was Big Johnson shirts, and it was always like, it was hilarious to call it a Big Johnson, and then at the bottom there would be some wordplay.
So this is not an actual business. This is a novelty
This was a
shirt?
pretty big novelty shirt business.
Okay.
And again, to be clear, it says no holes too deep or sloppy when you're driving with Big Johnson. And it always had like big boobed cartoon women on it.
Oh, that's what those are.
Yeah, those are tits.
I've heard about them.
Yeah, those are
Never
those
seen
are
any.
boobs. You can
Okay.
admit you know what boobs are. I feel like you're being very careful.
What is it? Seems to be a buzzard
Yeah, there's a
on
buzzard.
the tree overlooking all of the action, which is an
So-
odd choice.
No, it does feel like
I hope they all die so I can peck at their corpses.
yeah, I don't. The buzzards are weird. It kind of feels like if Coors Light fucked Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Um,
God, I want to see that now.
yeah, well, I'm writing it. I'll tell you, it's been a nightmare to
Wow.
stick the landing on that one.
Third act
and
problems.
the bumper sticker says "I break for beaver" and other.
That's how good
Marine wildlife.
the tagline that they're featuring is that they can just throw "I break for beaver" on
Yeah.
in the background of
Well,
a picture.
that was probably it was probably a writer's room, and they were like, I mean, but that's also really good. And someone's like, well, pop it on the bumper.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's happy. The size.
Yeah, what size are we?
Do you know Adam's size? Because this is a double XL.
He's a women's small.
Okay, well, he could wear that as like a night shirt.
Okay,
Maybe-
yeah. This will go down to his ankles.
Maybe.
I like it dirty.
Yeah.
Johnson mud tires.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But these were big. These were in Wisconsin where I grew up. You saw a lot of these.
Me too. Those were huge, and like when I was a teenager.
Proud
Yeah.
to say I've never come across anything like this before.
Well, but
I was not allowed to have one.
yeah, Byrnes wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. He was allowed to watch Home Improvement.
Oh man, I bought a Corona T-shirt when I was in high school because Corona I think had just come out, and or who knows if it had just come out, but it had just been popularized. My parents flipped out, and I was like, "No, it's a fashion thing. Everyone's wearing them," and they were like, "No,
Not in this house.
yeah."
So they wouldn't let you see movies that were like your parents were pretty
Religious and strict.
Pretty religious
yeah,
and
exactly.
strict.
But then I think we watched The Untouchables on our show the other day, and I have a very vivid memory of driving to it. And I was surprised to learn it was an R movie, and I was 16, and I was like, oh, I guess once I started driving, they couldn't keep track of anything I did,
right.
because they were always dropping me off at theaters before then. So I think when I turned 16, I was able to do what I wanted.
Would you do the thing where you'd say you're going to see one movie? Yeah, all the time.
I believe I said I saw Critters when I went to see JoJo Dancing Your Life is Calling, I believe.
And you'd have to be lying about how Critters was.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it was
So many.
you had to come up with one scene, so I would read a review and go like, oh yeah, it was fine. There's like the scene where they did this was kind of fun.
Well, we read the paper and that was a scene. So Scott, your story checks out about Critters. All right, it's
your turn.
It's my
so-
guess first. I mean, this is obviously a dog shit shirt. It's old. I can't imagine seeing Adam wearing this in public, which he's gonna have to do.
Yeah, at the Emmys.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Who are you wearing? This is a Big Johnson's mud tire.
I like it dirty. Does that answer your question?
As he's holding all that shit like it's the jerk. I'm gonna guess. It's so bad, but it's a shirt.
It is a shirt.
I mean, I don't know. $4, I'll say.
I think a clothing item
Ups it.
ups it a little bit. I think I was unaware of the novelty factor of and the fact that this is a brand that people know. But we're factoring a lot of things in. The more I hear about the people selling it, the more I think they're unaware of all of this.
Well,
but,
they also had him on the line. They were probably changing prices back then.
Oh yeah.
$300, sir. Gladly. Do you accept debit?
I'm gonna say 10.
10.
Yeah.
Seems fair.
$4 is a terrible guess for that shirt.
Nobody ordered the attitude.
Yeah.
It's not even. I mean, it's 30. No, it's $25.
$25.
What is
Johnson's
happening
t-shirt.
here?
That's people,
$25.
What is going on with you, man?
I don't know. I feel like you guys haven't been to a Los Angeles flea market in a minute.
Is this your own money, by the way?
No, I got Gareth reimbursed me.
Didn't realize what I
Yeah,
was.
there have to be some ground rules next time you play this.
A haggle. It is going to be, what did you haggle to?
Oh, he didn't say that.
Because right now we're at
$25.
this is 55, 63. What was this? 10, 73,
I'm just
79. I mean, we're at over $80 right now of your money.
I will say it's going to a great cause.
That's true. That's a good point.
And by the way, $25 obviously just
That's way too much.
ridiculous.
I wouldn't pay that much for a new shirt.
No, I wouldn't either for a new Big
that would
Johnson
be
shirt.
more. I did think that would be more.
Would
More?
cost more?
Yeah. You ever like go into any of those places where they sell like old vintage T-shirts? They'll
Yes.
ask like $80 for shit like
Yeah,
that.
but it's
like that's like the fancy one on
like,
Melrose.
Yeah, but it's like old band shirts like Journey and stuff like that.
stuff you'd want, I guess is
Yeah.
the point.
Where do you see Big Johnson making a comeback?
Oh, Christ.
Wow. All
Okay.
right.
By the way, that is probably true. Trump's going to wear one in no time. I've got the big okay, so
Last one.
last
one.
okay. It looks like you've rebuttoned.
Yeah, I did.
Everything's
I went back up. I got two.
That's a book title.
I got to the bottom.
that's his
I
book
went back
title
up.
working on this show.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
This is the piece de resistance.
Scott, why don't you explain what we have
Okay,
here?
we have here a script from episode 1001, meaning the 10th season and the first episode of season 10 of Roseanne,
Big.
written by Drew Ogier and Alan Stephen Blasband.
Friend of show.
Two fake people. Two fork people.
Two fork people.
And there are a lot of written notes on it, which I think would be of historical value.
Mhm.
Looks to be okay. Some of the things that are written are Jeremy, props, blue eyes.
So probably writer
Michael,
notes.
grip. This is maybe a director who's trying to remember the names of all of his.
Right.
Or her.
Thank you.
Although it does say directed by Mark Samuels.
Still, or her.
I bet it's Mark Samuels' actual script.
It's pink too, which means we're getting close to production.
Yeah. This is the pink revisions.
Yep.
Does
it have a date
This
on
is the
there?
final Mimeo draft, August 7, 1996. That can't
Wow.
be season 10 then. Oh, no, I guess it could. Did Roseanne come out in the 80s?
Great if it's a fake script. They
I
sold
think it
this
did,
out.
actually. Okay.
Yeah, probably actually.
Carsey Warner Company, Denise, Boom, Ray, Camera. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
right. So direct.
this is
I
a
think you're
director
right.
trying to figure
Yeah.
out who is in his crew.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Something nice.
I never did that when I directed
No,
things.
why would you?
No, I'll never see these people
Doesn't
again.
matter. You're in
Um,
charge. You don't need them.
Yeah, I barely knew the actors.
Yeah.
And this is okay. There's certain lines are highlighted.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe this is Darlene's actual script because Darlene's lines are highlighted and then there's blocking.
So then she doesn't
it.
know the crew's name by season 10, which is a little
Yeah,
upsetting, but we're not
you
here
can
to-
if this is a journeyman director who's come in for 1 week, you can kind of forgive it.
yeah, he's doing a lot of
Darlene?
TV, but Darlene, it's nice that she wanted to know him, but this is season 10.
But was Darlene the person who was replaced a couple of times?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't know which Darlene.
So
this
she could have
is.
just recently gotten the role, and she's coming in.
True.
Let's give her that.
So some of the blocking is seated, reading, in live chair cam RT. Okay. And the line is, yeah, a treasure trove of American folk art destroyed in one afternoon.
By the way, that kind of sounds like this segment a little bit.
Interesting. Some notes
Yeah.
on the back. This is a piece of showbiz memorabilia that I can imagine being on eBay, and you would, and who? This is me first, or
Yeah.
okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, there's something
Definitely
about
cool.
the, kind
And
of
I really
nostalgic factor.
like I've come to really appreciate Roseanne's personality recently. So
No, you've publicly said you really in the past few years have started to get it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah, I really feel like she and Gina Carano got a
they've
A raw
found their
deal.
voices.
yeah. I'm gonna say, because this is a size-based
Economy.
with them, I'm gonna say $10.
I like it. I like it. I also know who we're dealing with over there. He probably
Yeah.
was like, "I'll give you 1,000."
And I'll like it.
And y'all like it. He's yelling at him. He's wearing the Big Johnson shirt, holding the candle. Thank you. There's a John Tesh joke in here. Yeah, I think there is just really there is something kind of cool about it. I don't know if it'll matter to the flea market necessarily, but
Right.
I think there's something cool that this is
Especially
probably
a Hollywood flea market,
Yeah,
where they
right.
know that Hollywood types are coming through
Yep.
here.
Yep, and him. Yeah, I'll go I'll go
10 is a hard thing to bet against because with an item like this.
Yes.
That's, you know what I mean? Because
it's a really good. It's kind of
because you feel weird
stonewalled.
going higher almost, but
I am going to go higher.
okay.
I just think that you see, like, I think of me as if I had this as a kid, I would fucking lose my mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, by the way, the name Alan Stephen Blasband,
Yeah.
not good. That's my note.
Is that person working still?
God, if I cut it, if
Do they have any roles for me?
cut it if they are. I'm dying to get on camera.
Yeah, if you could do a little research into Alan Stephen Blasband.
We'll scour this for numbers after. I'm gonna say I'll say $20 just because I think it's some.
Hearing the numbers that you've been throwing around for some of this stuff, it wouldn't surprise me if they were like, "Oh no, this is a collector's item worth $100."
Yeah, if you paid $100 though, I will beat you with the script. Obviously,
If you guys add your bids together,
30.
30.
$30.
Yeah, I like that you made us work for
$30.
that. What's 20 plus 10, Scott?
I don't even know.
$30 is crazy.
18?
is it?
30 is crazy.
30's
These
crazy.
vendors, they have to like pay to get in there and like set up their shop.
I'm
like,
not
they've
saying
got, they
we're
got
not
money
trying to
make.
take it away from the vendors.
Seems
What
like
we're-
They
we're
expect
judging
to be
is you.
talked down.
Yeah, we're
This-
judging you.
This guy wanted. There was a Newport hat that I wanted to get. This guy wanted $50 for it. I tried to talk him down.
You need to
not,
go to
he
the
said
Goodwill.
No haggling.
So the one thing that you tried to talk down is something you wanted for yourself.
This was very.
You will
neon green.
not
Like,
be
it was
going
cool.
out for this segment again.
I mean,
And this is a Newport hat?
yeah, like the cigarettes. Yeah.
Oh, not the city. Okay.
This is
And why did you want a cigarette hat?
I just, I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay. The idea of
Cool.
smoking is cool.
Smoking's. I don't want to smoke, but it is kind of cool.
It looks cool when
looks
people
cool.
do it.
I mean,
definitely.
look, he's at a high school. He's wearing a Newport hat. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you know.
Hey, who's
He's like,
this-
I could buy cigarettes for any of you.
Anyone want to part on Roseanne? Look at this. Who's this hot shot? Well, there you go, Scott. You win that too.
Wow.
So that all goes to Adam.
Goes to Adam. He's going to be so thrilled. and
If possible, I mean, I don't know if you're going to just put it on the porch and run, but, to see his face would be great because I know for sure this is all going to him.
I will try to get a picture of him holding all of them.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, he's
so-
busy, but it'd be,
Yeah,
think
but
5
that would be
seconds.
nice for the fans of this show.
This would be great.
Yeah,
I think,
just-
and also would be great to have for the next time we send Byrnes out to the flea market. He could have that and sort of be like, "Hey,
You could try to sell them the picture that I take of him holding all of these items.
and he ends
I
up
do
buying
like
it for $800. How, Byrnes? How? Scott Aukerman, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. This was so fun.
Appreciate it. Would love to have you back. We can get more bullshit. We'll really put a tighter budget on it. But thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Well, now I can tell you why you got to go to the Instagram and the YouTube. You have to see the follow-up picture. There is a picture. Scott Aukerman, a man of his word, delivered the spoils from that day, all of them, to Adam Scott, and the picture is awesome. We'll put it up right now. If you are watching on YouTube, we'll put it on the Instagram. Next, we have Pod. But more reasons to drive you to the visual component of the show. But you can also listen. To those of you listening, I describe the picture as hilarious. So that should get it across. All right, so next we have the results to Jeopardy. And I'll tell you what this is. What is going to be fun? This. Next we have the Jeopardy. All right, boys. Well, after playing a minor highlight of Luke getting ready for the Zoom, going through what Kevin said he'd never heard before, a sound he'd never heard in 10 years of podcasting.
I push boundaries.
We are here with Luke, Producer Byrnes.
Hi.
Good work. And we are, the reason we're here today is because for those people who did not listen, we highly recommend that you go back and listen to the Jeopardy competition between Luke and Byrnes, in which, well, stop playing it now, go listen, and then come back. But for those of you who are sticking around, you both went and watched Jeopardy. You recorded your Jeopardy experience. Someone tallied up the points. It was a close game, but when it came to Final Jeopardy, Luke won by $1. But he did not answer the final Jeopardy question or answer in the form of a question, which led us into a very gray area just because we're not Jeopardy, but we were playing Jeopardy.
We were playing butt Jeopardy.
Well, I was just about to set the stakes. The stakes did become someone is going to get the other person's signature tattooed on their butt cheek, and that will happen on the show. We will, so you guys will come in. The other person will have practiced the signature with a tattoo gun, which Luke has for some reason. So on the show, soon enough, one of you two will be getting a tattoo of the other's signature on your butt cheek.
Yes.
This is groundbreaking stuff.
It is. This has never been done before. This specifically has never, or if it's been done, it's never been done in America before that I've heard of. So I'm about to take a look at the results. There's going to be 2 results. There's going to be the Instagram results, and then there's going to be the Google results. But before we get into those, before I look at them, I don't know. How are we feeling? Byrnes, you just let out a real
This is
sigh.
taking forever. You're talking slower than you usually do. Like, I thought you wanted this to be a nice, snappy, quick fucking podcast with zippy segments, but we are really dragging this one out.
Well, I know who I want to have get the tattoo on their butt cheek. It's Mr. B.A. Bad Attitude Byrnes. Luke, thoughts before we get into this?
I'm enjoying living in the anticipation of the moment.
What a great attitude to have. All right, we're going to look at them. Let's not waste any more time. But before we do, we want to throw to a quick commercial.
What? Since when?
What do you mean?
Commercial?
Yeah.
You don't throw to commercials in the middle of segments.
Yeah, we do. All right.
Is it for laser tattoo removal?
No. All right, we'll just get into it. And you know who loves to get into it?
Who?
Michael's Micheladas. Michael's Michelada, the #1 name in Micheladas. If you want a Michelada, make it a Michael's. Michael's Michelada. You can't spell Michelada without Michael. Michael's Micheladas. Someone's getting a tattoo on their upper butt cheek, and I'll tell you what, they're going to need a sip of Michelada. Make it a Michael's. Available at Albertsons.
It's Michelada.
Oh, man, I want you to get this tattoo. Even, you know what? I have the results. I'm going to just say you lost.
No, you can't do that. That's
I can
lying.
do whatever I want.
No.
You have a terrible
you can't do
attitude.
whatever you want.
All right, I'm going to look right now at the results. I've not seen them before. After my face has the results and we see it, we will be taking a 30-minute commercial break. Just kidding, Byrnes. All right. Now, Kevin, in the results I'm seeing,
Yes.
the person who's winning is getting the tattoo or not getting the tattoo? I'm on the...
Not getting the tattoo, correct? The winner does
Yeah,
not
that's
have...
the winner.
Winner
the way it
gives
was
the
worded.
tattoo.
Okay.
So on one of the pictures is a poll that we did on Instagram, and
Yes.
34
No.
people voted for that one.
Okay. It's
34 people.
huge.
And,
reach.
and the one on the Google survey, which was in the episode description, 496 people voted on that one.
All right, I feel a little bit better about that.
Do you want to reveal it, Kevin?
If you'd like me to.
I would like you to, just because I don't understand what's happening. All right. It's interesting.
On
It's interesting.
Instagram,
Good luck to both of you. May the best man's butt cheek remain bare.
on Instagram,
Come on, Luke.
with 19 votes, Byrnes.
All right.
He has 56% of the votes. Who is Luke? Has 15 votes.
So that's tough.
Okay, that is tough.
But the majority is in the next one.
The majority is in the Google survey that has 496 responses.
Thank you, everybody who voted, by the way. Voting matters so much. We just encourage everyone to go out there and vote whenever it's time. Democracy is at stake a lot of times. Hey, it doesn't matter who you vote for, the fascist or the person allowing the fascist. Get out there and vote.
I
Quiet.
reached out to a lot of people and said this was the most important election of our lifetime.
It's not really an election. It's a vote.
Can we just get to it?
What?
Kevin, go ahead.
With 55.7% of the votes, who is Luke?
What?
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, man.
Almost exactly flipped.
You know how hard I work for you motherfuckers to fucking put these fucking segments together for you to fucking listen to and have a good time in your lives?
Hey. Are you attacking the fans right now?
I am! They attacked me!
You got attacked. You lost.
Yeah, because they voted against me! I can't believe this! He didn't answer in the form of a question! I can't believe it went this way!
I'm just going to hop in and say our audio is bleeding into Nicole Byers' podcast, Recording on the Other Side of the Wall. So it's kind of an Easter egg on that episode. Listen, maybe check that one out too and hear Byrnes.
So, Luke, thoughts first?
I mean, look.
Are you excited to be able to write on Byrnes' butt forever?
This will be my first tattoo.
That you're giving.
Yeah, that I'm giving. I'll tell you what, Byrnes, I'll practice on myself. I will tattoo myself before I tattoo you.
I don't care.
That's nice. Kevin, thoughts?
I'm just appreciative of everyone who voted. Voting matters.
It's awesome. Voting matters. Byrnes, thoughts? We haven't heard anything from you in a little while.
I cannot say that I'm happy.
Okay.
It shouldn't have gone like this.
Okay.
I feel betrayed by pretty much everyone.
Uh-huh.
Well, not by 45% of the audience voted for you.
Well, for those of us who had the guy win who we voted for, I mean...
Who'd you vote? What, you voted?
Huh?
You shouldn't be allowed to vote.
What?
How many times did you vote?
Lots of times, like over 400 on the Google one. So anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I didn't vote.
I don't like this. Just
I did.
I mean, I'm not happy about it.
I
What do you want me to say?
I voted third party. I voted Kevin.
I'm tempted to just go next door and just start screaming actually
Nicole
in
Byers'
that podcast.
Why?
Because the people that listen to that one need to... I'm that mad that people from another podcast need
Did
to
you
know
not
about
think this was going to happen?
No, I didn't think this was going to happen. No, I didn't think this was going to happen. He didn't use the fucking question.
So
I think what we've learned over time is that rules have completely gone by the wayside. We live in kind of a post-rule world.
It's a fluidity, and I kind of like to embrace that. I think rules can be whatever they want to be.
That's what rules. That's not rules.
Well, one rule we're going to stick with is that you're going to get Luke's signature tattooed on your ass cheek. So that reality's coming down. We'll probably do that in September, not too long from now. Luke, practice, and you don't have to do it on yourself, but I think it would be nice to get the signature proper. I will say Luke opens for me, and I see him sign merch now. He's got a nice little signature going.
Byrnes, I'm going to give you a couple options.
Do him on the butt cheek, and then he can pick. Do him with a tattoo gun on the butt cheek, and then he can decide which one he wants. That seem fair?
No.
Oh.
One goes on the butt cheek.
Okay.
I'm not going to Welsh.
I'm just trying to... Go ahead, Luke.
Can I tell you my fun plan I had if I lost? Which I didn't. I was going to get Byrnes to sign
because Byrnes
my butt.
lost. You mean?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying if I had lost.
Right. If you did.
My plan was to get Byrnes, sign my butt, and then go immediately across the street to another tattoo parlor and have them write "best butt ever" in quotes above Byrnes' signature, and then try to get a notary to notarize my butt, so that we could prove that Byrnes had endorsed my butt as the best butt.
That's a great idea.
Sounds like something I can do.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
I mean, I will write and sign that whole.
Yeah, Luke could just do it all in-house. All right.
I'm just going to get the deed to your home tattooed above my ass first.
All right, sure. Whatever. That'll be great.
That's fair.
So you Byrnes, you've lost. You're getting... but this is the way it should have been the whole time. I mean, you lost.
And you won on Instagram.
Which should count for more.
So why don't we do this? Why don't you thank the people of Instagram for voting and picking you?
I thank the people on Instagram for voting.
Do you want to
voted for me? Whoever voted for me, I think that you're fucking awesome.
And do you want to take that while you're in a kind of regular headspace now, because you did kind of lose do you want to apologize to Nicole Byers' podcast real quick, just to say you're sorry you freaked out and yelled at the fans just because you got to get a tattoo of another man's signature on your ass?
It's not fair that it is not fair to Nicole. I do apologize to Nicole.
So maybe is it possible Nicole could also sign your butt if we were to be able to make that happen? I mean, while we're there,
why would we bother her with that?
Well, it might be interesting, Kevin. It might be an interesting offer.
Great cross promo for Headgum.
Do you want to text over there and see if she has any interest? It's a hard text to send, but we'll keep people posted on that.
Sure.
But until then, Byrnes, you're now gonna on the show. It's gonna be great. Your pants are gonna be down. You're gonna get a tattoo of Luke's signature on your. Why are you looking at me like that? What's with this weird look?
You could start a thing where all of your friends and acquaintances sign your butt like a yearbook.
Why would I do that?
Oh, it's like a Declaration of Independence sort of deal.
Yeah.
No.
Have a neat summer.
Have a neat summer.
I will, thanks.
To be forgotten.
Have a kick-ass summer.
Yeah, have a kick-ass summer.
All right.
Yeah.
We're all having fun.
All right. If that's the right attitude, way to go, guy.
Yeah.
All right. To quote Byrnes, who's also enjoying it, we're all having fun. Luke, congratulations, my guy. I mean, you have more knowledge in your head than Byrnes, and you're about to have less signature on your ass than him. So that's pretty cool.
If someone were to say how Luke's feeling right now, I would say, what is humbled and just
That's
happy to
awesome.
be a part of the process.
And here's what's awesome. To completely drop the ball before the end zone and fuck up and still be able to write your signature on Burns' ass is awesome. And I believe we said asshole.
No,
all right,
that
everybody.
most certainly
Thank
did
you
not.
so much for listening. We're excited to do the follow-up on this. It'll be great. We're going to do it. Thank you to everybody who voted. Thank you to Michael's Micheladas for sponsoring. Byrnes is excited. Luke's excited. Kevin's over the moon. Nicole Byer in the running to sign the ass too. Let's have some fun, everybody. And there's that signature. Luke showing it off to the camera.
The fuck is that?
That's his signature.
What?
Get used to it, buddy. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. USA. 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 Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring. We're going to have a sing.
USA stands for your signed ass.
Goodbye, everybody.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again.
That was a Headgum podcast.